Hello again, it's Lock Noob, and here we have a lock from France. This is, according to the box, the Fontaine 56 FHQ, or it could be 5G FHQ. I'm going to go with 56 FHQ. So, I've already removed one of the circlips. These are the worst ones ever. I hate these. They're very thin and they're made of like a spring steel. So you try to separate them, they just snap back together. It's so frustrating. So, oh, look, actually there's 56 FHQ on the lock. Didn't notice that before I started filming. And on the key. Wow, I'm so unobservant. And the bitting on this is, well, yeah, it's not really, is it? I'm going to make sure I put the key in this side where I do have the circlip, because I'm going to gut the other side, but I don't want to do that too early by pulling the key out and then gutting the entire lock all over my bench, which I've done in plenty of videos. I don't want to start doing it again anytime soon. I just have to remember when I pick this that circlip is off and I have to pick this side. So very strange little lock. I do love the box. I like the handwritten reference numbers and all those kind of things. I think it's really nice. Hard to date this, but if I had to say, I'd say somewhere around the 70s, maybe the 80s, if I had to guess. But the keyway, wow, is that open? So the only thing that's a bit tricky is you have to tension it. Well, it's more easy to tension anti-clockwise, using a turner like this, which goes up to, what is it, 1.4 millimeters, which is pretty thick. If you try to do it this way, then it just tends to put a lot of pressure on that very tiny sharp piece of warding. And you can also get, if I find a turning tool, if you get a standard turning tool like this and put that in, then it just wants to turn around, and that will trap against the body of the lock and stop you from turning the lock round. So yeah, we should be able to throw this in a vise, have a pick, and if we can pick it, we can gut it. So we are in the vise, and there is the uninspiring key with its virtually flat bitting, maybe a max lift on pin 6 there. I'm going to pop this in and turn it and make this all nice and free. Make sure we pull that out gently because that circlip has been removed. And despite me saying that we're going to use a turner like this, I'm actually going to go top of the keyway like this, clockwise, and use a monkey paw in 20 thousandths. Why 20 thousandths? Well, anything more does tend to catch on this warding. It's quite sharp. You're going from the bottom of the keyway, so yeah, I'm just going to try that. So pin 6, little click, 4, 3, no, that's 2, sorry, 1, and oh, I swear I didn't pick all those pins. So well, we'll soon see when we gut this. So turn that round, and we're going to try and gut this using a front follower. So let's see whether I can get this down the keyway. Yes, I can. Right, let's see what we can do. That was really poor, really surprising. Fontaine did good locks, but that felt like all standard pins, and I swear I didn't pick all of them. That is strange. Okay, well, all the key pins will be standard. I'm almost guaranteeing that. It's funny that they've coated the core, and as it's been wearing away in its use, you can see the brass underneath. But why would they coat it in this, I don't know what it is, zinc, whatever it is inside. Quite big pins in there. Put that there for a minute. Going to put that front follower in. Hold that down, slide in, take that out. Get my tweezers, and we will turn it this way and start at pin number 1 at the front. Okay. Oh, and it's of course just jumped out at me. Problem with these front followers, they're absolutely brilliant in some ways, but you do end up with pins jumping out. Luckily, I don't think the orientation is going to matter one bit. If I had to bet, they're all going to be standard pins. If there's anything else in here, I'm going to be incredibly surprised. But not shocked. I won't go as far as shocked. I'll be surprised. Maybe even disappointed. pulling out these springs. I feel like a bird pulling little grubs from the bark of a rotting tree. There we go. So, as I had expected, we definitely have all standards, it seems. Come on. In fact, it's probably taken me 20 times longer to gut than to pick. What's interesting is that it doesn't seem to be any drivers missing, like they're too short or anything, and I didn't need to pick them. Which is, I guess, a good thing. Oh, 5 pins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh! Well, that explains it. There's only 5 pins in this 6-pin lock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that last cut, I didn't need to pick it as high because what I thought was pin 6, actually pin 5. Interesting. So you could pin this to pin 6 and be a little bit more secure. Not sure it's going to help a whole bunch though. Okay, so standard, 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 standard. Not only is it easy, it's a little bit disappointing. The only thing it looks like it has security wise, I'm just having a look at this, is, and it made no difference, is beveled pins. Normally this means if you overpick these, they hang up in the sort of between the core and the Bible and are a right pain, but I didn't feel that happened at all. If they had some tapered drivers, that would have been a little bit better, I think, as well. So clearly they can taper or bevel their pins, so why would they only do that on 3 of them as well? Look, it's only pins 1, 4 and 5, and nothing else is tapered or beveled. They really missed the trick. That could make a lock at least take longer to pick. Very strange. Well, at least the box is kind of nice, right? Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. So hit that like. If you haven't subscribed and want to see more content like this, then please smash that subscribe button as well. If you have any comments about this lock, then put them down below, or any comments in general. I do read them all, reply to as many as I can, and of course I'll see you all next time.